In today's video, we would work on recreating the embellishments on this gorgeous dress made by Couture by Tabik for Priscilla Ojo Nkambala. I hope I pronounced it the right way. If you'll be interested in knowing all about this process, please watch this video all the way through. Remember to like the video, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you're yet to subscribe. Alright guys, let's jump straight into today's tutorial. For this project, you need your beads. I'm using these beads. I'm using seed beads and crystal beads in size 4, my fabric pencil, my fabric of choice, which is felt, my beading needles, as well as my needle and thread. I'm working with my 0.20 millimeters size of fishing line. You can use your regular polyester thread if that's what you have with you. I've talked all about threads in a different video and how to make the right choice. I will link that video on the screen for us. What I'm doing here is I'm just drawing out the pattern to mimic the pattern of beading that we have going on the neckline area of the outfit, as well as somewhere at the back. You see what we have right here on the screen? Exactly. Now that I've drawn out my pattern, it's time to bead. For this beading process, you'll be picking one single crystal beads and 3 pieces of seed beads or broken glass beads, depending on the choice of beads that you're trying to combine. I will show us how to go about it. I first of all did a knot at the beginning of my stitch, and then I passed my crystal beads through, just like we can see. And you see how I'm passing my thread. I'm just pinching the fabric a little bit. This will prevent my beadwork from reflecting on the inner part of my cloth, okay, the cloth that I am beading on. These are 3 pieces of seed beads that I just picked right here. You could use, some people call it sand beads. Honestly, ignore the names I'm calling, just look at what I'm using. Like I said before, you can use broken glass beads if that's what you have. For me, I'm working with this, my seed beads right here, and this is something that happens quite a lot in beading. Sometimes your thread will tangle up, just detangle it and continue what you're doing. I would repeat this process repeatedly, or I will repeat this process multiple times for us, just so we understand. One single crystal beads, you pass your needle through your fabric and stitch it down, and then pick for the next line 3 pieces of your little beads. For me, I'm working with seed beads, like I said before. You see what I just did there? Exactly. One single crystal beads. Then for the next line, I'm picking 3 pieces of my seed beads and passing through my fabric like so. So this process, very self-explanatory. I hope we all understood everything I just said. I'm going to repeat it multiple times. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, thank you so much for clicking on the video. Thank you for coming on here. I do videos like this. I do my best to post weekly, but occasionally I miss some weeks, but that hardly ever happens. I try my best to post videos weekly on topics relating to beading and embellishment, fashion design, occasional vlogs here and there, and things like that. If any of the things that you just watched, or the things you've seen so far on my channel seems very fascinating to you, please support me by hitting the subscribe button. Watch my videos, watch my ads. Very, very important. That's my way of making money off of this platform and coming to you with valuable tutorials. So please watch my ads, subscribe to my channel, share my channel with your friends, and just show me the support that really encourages me to come back continually to share valuable tutorials with you all. Also, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being on here. I really appreciate your presence. Like I said before, I will repeat this multiple times. I'll keep quiet now, allow us just to watch this process all the way through, and once we are done with this portion, I would come back to just explain things to us in more detail. Alright friends, so this is how far we've come with this particular portion. As an embellishment design, you can stop here. This is absolutely beautiful depending on how you want to incorporate it into the style that you're trying to design. But in the case of Priscilla's dress, we saw that they didn't stop here. They still went ahead to also bead the inner portion of this, style that we have. I'm going to put a picture on the screen just so we understand. So I'm going to go ahead to do the embellishment in this middle point that we have going on here. When it comes to your work, please make sure to snip off stray threads, okay? It's not a good look if you have things just picking out by the corner. This is what your finishing touches should be all about. Make sure that there's nothing sticking out, nothing looking out of place, basically. So I hope you all have been enjoying the video. Please click the like button, very important. Subscribe if you're yet to subscribe, and don't hesitate to drop your questions or any form of feedback for me in the comment section. Let's get back into it. Okay friends, so for this portion as well, for the inner portion, you can do any style of beading pattern that you want. In the case of Priscilla, what they did was the dotted beading pattern, very tightly packed together at the inner portion of the embellishment that they had, going on at different points on that outfit. But if you decide that, okay, you don't want to do that one, you want to switch things up for yourself, feel free to go off, do any style of beading. I have come on here to share countless different styles of beading with us on the channel. So feel free to watch those videos and decide which type of or which style now of beading you want to do in your own case. For me, I'm just going to explain what I'm doing. I'm picking up about 4 pieces of seed beads and just stitching it down, pinching my fabric and picking up one single crystal bead and just stitching it down and just beading in such a way that I fill up the entire inner portion of my fabric. Okay, in the second slot, which is the second area, as we go along, you guys will also see I did a different style of beading. I honestly don't know the name of that beading style, but I did a different style of beading. You guys will see as we go along. So like I said before, decide what you want to do. If you also want to do just straight beading in between, you can do straight lines and just bead on a straight line. Just make sure that you cover up the entire inner portion of your fabric. That way the end result of your work is going to look absolutely phenomenal. I have to give credit to Couture by Tabik. She did a fabulous job with that outfit for Priscilla's traditional marriage. When I saw that video, when they posted it on their page, like I literally gasped. Priscilla's wedding had me in a serious chokehold. Every single outfit ate, and I'm going to be coming on here to share all the tutorials on all the outfits that she wore for her traditional and white wedding, all the beading designs that I saw on the different outfits that she wore. I took my time to create tutorials for you guys, so please look forward to those videos. They are going to be coming to us every single week. I will try to post Sundays and Wednesdays. Any Sunday or Wednesday that I miss, just be sure that all the videos have already been filmed, they've been edited, and it's just to post them and put them on here for you guys to watch. So please support those videos. I really took out time out of my busy schedule to just film those videos for you. It wasn't easy at all, so I would really appreciate you guys. Please watch the videos, watch my ads as well, very important. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Don't just be watching and going. Please stay with us, okay? I do my best to come on here with valuable stuff, so please help my ministry by supporting, by subscribing, sharing my videos with your friends, and feel free to leave me feedback, okay? Constructive feedback, okay? I do my best to listen to you all and just pick, tips and tricks that you guys share with me. Let's just try to keep it very civil. A lot of times when feedback upsets me is when people don't bring those feedbacks in a polite or reasonable way. There's a way to give feedback in a way that is, you can still feel the love in the feedback, but when the feedback feels malicious and upsetting, the reception from me will definitely not be nice. So please, I appreciate feedbacks that are given in love and they are constructive, basically. So please, I would really love to read from you guys. If you have any feedback for me, feel free to share. If you have whatever it is that you feel about any of the videos that you watch, please share with me. I love to read from you all. So you guys see how I've just been able to cover up that inner portion of my fabric, and it's just the same thing really, picking up. So when it comes to picking up your beads, if you start with picking, say for example 5 beads, try to stick to that number so that everything looks uniform. If you're picking different numbers of bead and just beading, the end result of your work will not look neat. Okay, so with beading, a lot of precision and attention to detail will allow your work look beautiful. If you see beading designs online and you like what you're seeing, it's because there's a lot of attention being paid to the details of those things. Where you see people like Imagine by Bukola, Vicky James, and the big names that you know, okay, a lot of these people, they pay attention to detail when creating their designs. And I know most times it seems as though I'm biased with the way I come on here to share big designers. I know upcoming designers that do fabulous work online. Like when I go on Instagram, I see almost every single day I'm seeing a new designer and I'm like, oh my gosh, this person's work is fabulous. This person's work is great. So this is not to say that the only good designers in the entire world are Imagine by Bukola and Vicky James and the rest. There are so many amazing upcoming fashion designers that I really respect. And respect to everyone, respect to you that is watching this video and trying to create something. I respect you. So this is the end result of this work. We see how this looks, and I just put this snippet of the looks from Priscilla. I hope I did a good job just explaining how to recreate this style of beading. Shout out to Emi Samako. I hope I pronounce the name properly. That's the videographer. Shout out to Priscilla. Shout out to Couture by Tabik. Priscilla looked amazing. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. This is the inner portion. You see how the stitches is not showing at the back. It's just the knots that I did at the back that is showing, right? So try to keep your beadwork neat. Thank you all so much for watching. I can't wait to see you in another tutorial very soon. Bye.